We are on scene tonight with striking body cam video released just last week by the San Diego Police Department, showing the dangers that officers face every day. Police search for a man who tried to break into two homes late at night. The same stolen minivan seen at other homes was caught on a neighbor's surveillance camera pulling into a third driveway. The homeowner made a disturbing 911 call.
I have an intruder in the house that's naked.
Okay, and how did he get in?
I don't know. I was sleeping. I just heard him run down the stairs.
He just ran down the stairs.
I just heard him run down the stairs.
Okay. We do have help on the way, okay?
The woman said he was performing a lewd act in the bathroom, and she feared for her 93-year-old father in another bedroom on the second floor. Officers arrived and made contact with the elderly man.
Sir. Hey, there's yelling, and someone's trying to break into the house right now in that room. I'm gonna break the window. All right, go. Hey, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. He's got it. No way! Good.
As police were talking to the father, the suspect, 40-year-old Demetrius Trussell, broke into the room where the woman was hiding. An officer smashed a glass door on the first level of the home to get inside. Police started up the stairs when Trussell appeared in the doorway with a gun to the woman's head. Officers talked to him from the bottom of the stairs for 10 minutes while the 911 line was still open.
Because I don't have no way out. So I got to take a hostage with me. I have to send a SWAT team. And then what? I want you to back out or I shoot her. I'm going to shoot her in the knee. No!
Where's your father's bedroom at?
Next door to your right.
The closed door at the... What was that?
Less than a minute after Trussell threatened to shoot the hostage, the gun went off. Now, the hostage said it turned out to be an accidental discharge, and she was not injured. As police continued to talk to the suspect, an officer climbed up a balcony, made his way to the father's room. The officer used his body to shield the man from any potential harm. As this was happening, another officer scaled the roof of the home next door, taking aim at the suspect.
Come out.
Now, Trussell was not hit by the gunfire, but he dropped his gun and surrendered. The hostage was able to get away down the stairs. With the woman and her father safe, police took the suspect into custody. Trussell, it turns out, was on parole for burglary and auto theft. He's charged with 16 counts, including first-degree burglary, assault with a firearm, illegal discharge of a firearm, 2 counts of indecent exposure, sexual battery, carjacking, and vehicle theft. He's set to be in court on Friday. Joining me now is Chad Ayers, retired sheriff's deputy from Greenville County, South Carolina, who now teaches active shooter training. Whew, Chad, that was one heck of a video to go through. Take me through this from the officer's perspective.
Yeah, I mean, look, they get there and they start hearing some type of disturbance inside there, and they obviously know we've got a gentleman that's already broken into the residence. And they did what they had to do to get inside and establish communication with this gentleman. I mean, this suspect's lucky to be alive even before the law enforcement got there. There's a lot of houses in America that if you break in naked, pleasuring yourself or whatever he was doing in the bathroom that she said, you wouldn't have made it out that house before law enforcement got there.
Now, the suspect took the woman hostage, which was obviously, a surprise to everyone, while the 911 line was still open. Let's hear that chilling call again.
Because I don't have no way out. So I got to take a hostage with me. I have to send a SWAT team. And then what? I want you to back out or I shoot her. I'm going to shoot her in the knee. No! No!
I mean, the unbelievable part of this, Chad, is that then his weapon goes off by accident, it turns out, which I've got to believe, completely freaks out the officers on that scene.
Yeah, I mean, innocent lives is our first priority in the priorities of life. We put innocent people's lives before even ours. And in that type of situation, those officers very well could have just gone straight upstairs. They took a second. And I think what's really made this thing come to an end quicker was that, her being able to say, look, it was an accidental discharge. He didn't shoot me. I'm okay. But when that gunshot went off, there's a lot of law enforcement officers, tactical teams that would have gone straight upstairs to rescue that hostage. We do want to try to establish negotiations and peacefully end that. But when that gunfire goes off, we've got to go towards the sound of gunfire to save someone's life.
And were you surprised that the suspect eventually surrendered? I mean, it seems that the officer climbs on the roof. They then take shots at him. They don't hit him, but he does surrender.
Kudos to that officer for thinking outside the box, saying, hey, look, I can get up on this roof and maybe gain an advantage, see where this suspect is. And he obviously, felt like he had a shot. Bullets do weird things when they go through glass. But look, he gave up. Everyone's alive and he's in custody. It is amazing to me, though. I think this goes back, a lot. This guy's already got a rap sheet extremely long for burglaries and violent offenses. I honestly believe that it's time that we really start reevaluating and stop giving these lenient sentences on serious crimes like this, because we are seeing repeat offenders, amp up what they're doing. It's dangerous.
Yep, and putting officers and, as we see, civilians' lives in danger as well. And I know how frustrating that is for officers when they learn later that someone, could have been behind bars already. We do a lot of these video segments. I got to say, this is one of the most intense in terms of the different layers and complexities that this particular situation had for the officers. So we are out of time. Chad Ayers, thank you. As always, we appreciate you coming back. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.